welcome to More Than a Bore with More Than a Rose. I'm Rose, and I'm going to tell you guys some fun stories because I've been obsessed with storytime videos lately, and I want to make some. In theme of Halloween, I'm going to be telling you guys my scary Ouija experiment situations. That make any sense at all? Was I out of focus that whole time? Because I feel like I was out of focus that whole time. Also, don't mind my hair. I was just at work, and let's get to it. The first story actually didn't happen to me, but I'm going to start off with this story because it's a really cool story. It happened to my friend Sam. Sam and her friends, when we were really, really little, we went over her friend's house, and apparently this house was like extremely haunted. Now, I don't really believe in ghosts, but I do believe in science, and science tells us energy cannot be destroyed. So they go over to her house and they're like, let's play Ouija. They start playing it, and I believe nothing weird happened, but they went to bed that night, so it was like a group sleepover of like 5 girls. They went to bed and they heard banging in the hallway. And they were like, oh my god, what's banging in the hallway? So they like open the bedroom door, and the Ouija board is like not in the room anymore. It's like banging around, and it was crazy. The second one actually happened to me, and I think I was with gymnastics girls, and we got together in a group, and we were like, let's play Ouija board. Because why not? And the person's house that I went over, literally next to the creepiest forest you could possibly imagine. So it was a group of, I believe, 7 girls. We were all like 13, 14, 15. And it was like really big to do Ouija board. Of course, we're like little dramatic girls. We're like, oh my god, and we're gonna talk to ghosts. And I'm so excited, and oh my god. But no. So we start playing, and of course you get through like the first, once it starts moving, the little, what is that called? Planchette. Once that starts moving, of course you have to like ask around the group, are you moving it? Are you moving it? You're totally moving it. Oh my god, you're moving it. And it gets really intense. After we decided that no one was moving it on purpose, we start freaking out because, again, 13-year-old girls, not the most sane creatures at that time. We're asking it a whole bunch of questions that no one would know, and this ghost spirit, whatever you want to call it, was telling us the correct answers to things. So we were like, oh my god, this is actually working. It's really cool. OMG, OMG. After all of that, we started to get a little creeped out because we said goodbye to our previous ghost, who was telling us very kind things like, am I going to be successful in life? Yes. We started talking to a new one. We're like, hello. Like, are you a good spirit or a bad spirit? That's what you're supposed to say. B-A-D. Okay. And of course, like, half the group by now is like, turn it over, turn the board over. Because apparently when you turn the board over, or like you push it to goodbye, it's supposed to like cut off the connection. So half the girls are like, don't want to talk to a bad spirit. Me. Of course, me and like 3 other girls are like, nah, it's fine if we talk with demons. We kept playing with that same bad spirit. Really weird things started happening that I can't explain. We had candles set up all over because you have to get in the mood of Ouija, so you gotta like turn off all the lights, put some candles everywhere, freaking sacrifice someone to Satan beforehand, I don't even know. The candles started blowing out one by one. We would ask it a question and a candle would blow out. We'd ask it another question, another candle would blow out. So by this point we were just kind of like, this is cool. But the other half of the group is like, we're gonna die. It was very mixed emotions in that group. Then my friend asked a question, which you should never ask, I don't think, and it's, when am I gonna die? It's spelled out T-O-D-A-Y. She quit and ran to her grandma's room, and I'm pretty sure she stayed there the whole rest of the sleepover. But the rest of us were like, so she's gonna die today, let's keep playing. That's kind of a fearless child. I don't think that's ever quite grown out of me. And there was 1 candle left, and we had like 20 candles lit because we were like serious about this Ouija experiment. And there was 1 candle left. I believe I was the one asking questions, and I asked it something I can't remember, But when we started doing it, a freaking giant centipede crawls on the girl next to me. And I'm looking and I'm like, there's totally a centipede on you. And she's like, what? I'm like hands on the planchette, just moving it around. I'm like, there's a centipede on you. What? There's a centipede on you. So she looked down and she freaked out. I don't know why I wasn't more urgent. Because honestly, I don't really like bugs. So then she freaks out. She runs out. The other girls who are scared run out. And it's me and this other girl who are just like, wow, maybe it's time we stop playing Ouija. After that, there was just like weird noises. Because it was a sleepover. So I don't think we ever like said goodbye or flipped over the board. We were amateurs, man. Amateurs. Really loud, creepy ass noises happened, and it was her grandma's house, so it wasn't like grandma was throwing a party at 3 a.m. We all sat like in the one living room, because we played the Ouija in the bedroom, and we didn't touch that room ever again. Now story number 3 is really small, and not really that creepy, but for some reason, every time I try Ouija in my house, it never works. My friend Sarah and I, she's my bestie, her and I just kind of like give no fucks. We liked to play around with the spirit world. I'm pretty sure we had like tarot cards and stuff. We thought we were like the coolest too. We were like 15, we're like, I can tell your future. Bitches. Her and I always tried Ouija in the house, never worked in my house, which kind of makes me a little bit happy. One night, it was like probably 3 in the morning because I don't sleep. We ended up going outside. We have one backyard light, so like side of the house, there's a table right here. We were sitting at this table and there was like one light and then darkness. And I've got like a pretty big backyard and it was pitch black except for like that one light on us. It was pretty cinematic actually. Probably should have taken a selfie. The second we go out there, my friend Sarah's like, hell no, I feel creepy. Like something ain't right.
Let's do it anyway, why not?
So we sit, single light upon us, darkness literally everywhere. And like we're probably 5 feet away from the door, so I don't know why she was so scared, because we can run inside the house at any point, but whatever. Started playing Ouija with like a handmade Ouija board. You know how you take like a white sheet of print paper and you just like write numbers and stuff on it? You use like a shot glass with a planchette. We did that because classy. We tried asking like if there's any spirits who want to talk, and then there were, but we kept kind of like also asking if they were good, and they kept saying no. Since we're basically like freaking champs at this now, like we know to ask for good spirits, because bad spirits will make centipedes crawl on you. We're like, come on, like maybe they were just effing with us. Maybe they're all good and they're just like having a field day and make these basic bitches. Let's make them think we're all evil. Frick it. Let's just talk to a bad spirit. But then it kind of got weird. Would answer like a question. It was just the 2 of us too. Like there was no one else with us. Would answer, and then we would hear like a noise from the darkness around us. Please be an animal. Please don't be a ghost trying to eat my soul. It was like a rustle of leaves, but not by an animal. It was more like someone was walking towards us. But it would only be for like a couple seconds, and we were like, there's no one here. Like, that's gotta be an animal, right? It ends up, we start getting like weirded out. We're like, maybe we should go inside where it's safe. But because we were ballsy, we aren't about to walk inside. I ask it the stupidest question you could ever ask anything, because I'm not smart. I was like, ghosty ghost, how'd you die? Pretty sure you're not supposed to ask that. From any horror movie I've ever watched, you're not supposed to ask anything about death when doing a Ouija. When I asked it that, we were like overcome with like trembles, like the cold sweats, I guess. We were shaking. We were like, what the hell? No one's awake at our house. No one's around us. None of our neighbors stay up and party or anything. It's a very old neighborhood, so it's kind of more subdued, especially at 3 in the morning. We heard those crunching feet, but it was so much faster. It was like, so we're like, great, it's running towards us right now. We freak out, we like, goodbye, flip it over, run towards the house, and we were in there for the whole night like, we didn't do that again. Story number 4 is something you should never do, and that is play Ouija board by yourself. Now, because I am a slight skeptic regarding this subject, I was like, I want to see if the Ouija really does work, because who knows, maybe every time I played Ouija, someone else was pushing it. I am not shitting you on any of this, by the way. I got a Ouija board, and I was probably about 15 at this point, and I was like,
let's try Ouija boards.
So what do? Oh no, I was 16 because I had a car. I drove to like the nearest park by my house, which is like not too far away. This is a creepy wooded area. You know what? I'm gonna play a Ouija board here. It's about 3 in the morning, prime time for doing stuff. I started playing it, nothing was happening. Kept asking it questions that I've asked before with my friends, and nothing. So I was like, this game is bull. Like, I ain't got time for this game. I was basically just about ready to put it away forever and never look at it again. Then I was like, alright, I'll give it one last shot. And I was like, hey, ghost, are you out there? Show me you're here. Of course, the thing moved. I wasn't moving it. I didn't, G-O-H-O-M-E. What? I continue and I'm like, a little kid just screamed outside. I'm honestly terrified right now. But I love children's screams. Of course, I continue playing like an idiot, and I go, why? And it spells out M-I-R-R-O-R. Mirror. So I was like, no, because cars have mirrors, and I'm like, no. So I don't look in mirrors. I turned on my car, drove home, like, as fast as I could. I probably pulled some, like, Fast and Furious moves. And I got home, nothing weird. So I went upstairs to take a shower. You know, I take really hot showers because I'm a normal person. My shower was a little steamy. I get out, and I've got, like, 2 mirrors. Like, I see above the mirror this. I shit you not. Those were not there before. I really don't scare easily. It's rare for me to have emotions at all. But my god, was I a scared 15-year-old at that point. I just ran to my room and I was just like, this isn't happening. Oh my god. Lord baby Jesus, save me. And that was the end of that. Nothing weird happened after that. Those fingerprints are still there though. Like, I tried washing them and they won't come off. And it's not like a low mirror. It's a pretty tall mirror. Like, probably only my dad would be able to reach it, or my sister maybe. You're not gonna sit, like, doing your facial stuff and be like, you know what sounds good? I'm gonna grab the wall above the mirror. We're a weird family, but we're not that weird. So I just, thought you would enjoy my Ouija story time. I know that I'm a terrible storytime person, so thank you for sticking with me this long. If you guys want to hear more weird stories, or have a lot, including a time where I almost lit a church on fire. If you want to hear any of those, comment down below. Give this video a like. Yay! The day I become normal in any sense is the day the dead rise. That's a nice segue into Halloween. Good job, bros. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching TTYLXOX, and I will see you buds next time. Bye! I'm gonna go eat some vegan mac and cheese, which is more terrifying than any horror movie. Real quick note, end screen. I'm just gonna let you guys know, I suck as a YouTuber, and I only made it 9 days into my upload every day to Halloween month. Didn't even make it a full 10 days consecutive. So I'm just gonna try to upload as much as possible. I'm currently in the middle of making a movie. which is taking up a lot of my time. The movie itself will take a very long time to finish, so I'm sorry if I'm slow on uploads, but I'm not uploading quite as regularly. I apologize. But I am almost at 2,000 subscribers, and I am going to do a 2,000 subscriber video, because I didn't do a 1,000 subscriber video because I'm a piece of shit. Just look forward to that, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a giveaway too, because I want to give back to you guys and snap in your face all the time because I love you. That took a lot of energy out of me, but you know what? I'm feeling good still. Feeling good. Just subscribe and stay tuned for all that comes. You guys mean a lot to me. If you guys aren't subscribers, you're friends.